So it's drawing 6. What I would start with is looking at the overall measurements. So if I take a look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units tall, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units long. And then we have this sort of stair-step effect, similar to drawing 5, just with slightly different measurements. So there's not a lot of difference here between drawing 6 and drawing 5. Drawing 6 is a little less tedious just because it doesn't involve as many lines. So what I would do is I would start off by starting to make the overall shape. So I'm going to start in the left side with this 5 unit tall line. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 units. And then I'm going to come over for a 5 unit long line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now up here at the top, I can see it goes over by 2. And just so I don't have to switch pens as often, let's start doing 2 at a time. So coming up from here, it's 2 units. Coming down from here, it's 2 units. And these are height, so I go straight up and down. Now I'm going to do some more lines in length, because remember the front view only shows height and length. So I go over 1 from here, and I come to the left by 2 from here. And if I've measured everything correctly, what I will find, and I do, is that my last line is just going to be a 1 unit line for height right over here that connects nicely between the two of them. So I do that, and that is my front view. And to figure out the rest of it, let's take a look at the top and the side view, which is where I can see my height, my depth. And in the front and the top of the side view, I can see that the depth is 2 units throughout the shape. So everywhere throughout the shape, it goes back by exactly 2 units. Remember that the depth goes along this line, the line that would make up the right side of a Y. And so at each corner, remember, I have to have some amount of, remember that from the front view, it has to go back to some amount, otherwise it doesn't have any thickness, and it's not a real shape. So I'm going to come back by 2 units from this corner, and then from this corner, and from this corner. We do the same thing here, and here, and then down at the bottom. Remember that we can spot these lines in my top and side views. So for instance, this line right here is in the side view right here. So this line and this line are this line and this line. And then these 2 lines are this and this line. Now this other line right here that my red pen is pointing to, that one is hidden behind this line, the side view. And in the top view, it's actually hidden behind this line. So you don't technically see it in either orthographic drawing, but you can see where it is each of those lines. So this line, the top view, lines up right here. And this line in the side view lines up right here. So this line lines up with both this and this corner. So it shows you both of those lines. Now you'll notice that I don't draw in the edge right here. Even though there is an edge right here where my pen is, I don't draw it because we don't draw in the hidden lines in an isometric drawing. That's only for orthographic or multi-view drawings. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to draw in my lines for height. So I finish off that rectangle, I finish off that rectangle, and I finish off that rectangle. And then with length, I'm going to finish off this rectangle. I'm going to finish off this rectangle. I'm going to finish off this rectangle. So now we have that stair-step design. And we'll move on to our next drawing.